Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan Battle video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the Super Dragon Ball Heroes IDBH or Infinite Dragon Ball History. This is versus the Dragon Ball Heroes bosses. So this is the latest IDBH. Now there are some missions. The missions are to use 3 Final Trump Card units and 3 Dragon Ball Heroes units. We are going to be using fully free-to-play units for the 3 Dragon Ball Heroes. So that should be able to help out quite a few players. Basically, they are extreme units. You don't need to have double tech LR Zamasu. You could go with like a Time Travelers team under like an Int Goku Black or something. You can do the missions separately as well if you want to. You don't have to do them both at the same time. I would suggest, personally, rather trying to do this team. It does just save you having to do the stage twice. The stage itself is not necessarily super duper fun. I think it's relatively difficult. It's quite easy. You know, like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bosses. And a lot of them don't hit too hard. I think they started around hitting at 126,000. And the final boss only hits at around 180,000 for a normal, with his super attack being around 600k and the starting boss being around 300,000. So there isn't like a huge power scaling. There are some interesting gimmicks to be aware of. So for example, hearts can stun you. The Super Saiyan Rose, the Super Saiyan 3 full power Rose, can lock switching. The Fu character disables defense reduction. That's really about it. The Aeos character seals your super attacks, and then the Dark King Demigra also stuns you as well. The Dark King Demigra also being quite annoying with that. The Ultimate Hearts, the third phase, he does a little bit of an AoE, but aside from that there's really not anything too crazy. To kind of complete all of the missions, basically I said, you know what, let's run a Final Trump Card team / just an extreme team. Put on double Zamasu, the tech and the AGL one. I mean, you can use the Int LR if you want to. And then just have like a Freezer or whatever other Final Trump Card unit we can just throw in there to just kind of soak up damage or dish out damage. The bosses are not super tanky. Zamasu with like double crits, most turns will one-shot them, so you should be okay. The 3 free-to-play characters that we brought, the 1 Strength Toa, she obviously is okay. She's not nearly as good without like a full DB Heroes team, but she's okay. She does fine. She's not terrible or anything like that. And then we also have the Strength. We have the Strength Kumba, so the Masked Saiyan. Not too bad either. Like relatively okay. A somewhat decent unit. Again, nothing too wild in the sense that, very accessible free-to-play character, super duper simple, very straightforward. And then I think we have the final one is obviously the Int Lags. Lags is someone you're just going to want to, you're going to want to hide pretty much all of them on rotation. If you can, you just want to kind of hook up the Frieza with the one Zamasu, and the Zamasu, and then just kind of float all of them around like the 3 heroes units, because they don't do like a lot of damage. They're not bringing like a ton to the table. They're just kind of there, like they're there to just not die and fill up a slot. I think if they get hit by a super in the last phase without an item, you could possibly be knocked out. You are of course welcome to use items, but I mean, it's entirely up to you. For me, there's really not anything too crazy. I think overall, all things considered, this IDBH is pretty straightforward. And the missions, because of that, are also super straightforward. There are some for completing the event within, I believe it is 14 turns. You shouldn't also have a problem with this, because like I said, the Zamasus will very likely carry the vast majority of the payload. So they'll carry a lot of the payload that, generally speaking, is going to work and be quite good here. So for me overall, honestly, privy to that, I think there's pretty much not much else to say here. Overall, the heroes units, we're still taking a look at them, we're still reviewing them, we're still, trying to get an idea of just how good they are. I think the easy A's are not bad. I think the free-to-play Toa is pretty good. I do think, the summonable units is a little bit mixed bag. I think the Goku looks good with a couple dupes. I think he's quite usable. I think he's more solid with his dupes in consideration. But yeah, I think it is a bit of a difficult situation because, Heroes units are not, this is the last Heroes collaboration, so it's not so cut and dry that you're going to want to, pull the trigger on these summons, and I think that's going to make things a little bit difficult overall. But yeah, I think ultimately for me, all things considered, I think the Heroes units are, fairly consistent. And yeah, I would probably say that, all in all, they're still quite a bit of fun. I don't think they're nearly as fun as they were before. I think they're in an awkward space because I think 10th anniversary is going to be a big power spike. And these guys definitely seem like they're just more designed for the current hard level of content, more than like future-proofing them against like 10th anniversary content. So yeah, I think definitely if you're summoning for the vibe of heroes more than anything else. Because yeah, I don't think you're going to be using this team, in 6 months' time to clear content with these. I think you're going to need dupes, you're going to need link leveling, you're going to need quite a bit of work to kind of get this team and these units to where you want them to be. But yeah, with that being said, overall, pretty happy with everything. Pretty happy with the team, pretty happy with how it functioned, pretty happy with how everything went down, pretty just chuffed with everything basically. So all in all, really simple, super straightforward. If you do have any other queries, of course you can let me know. Just remember, you don't have to not use items. You're like more than welcome to use items. You definitely can use as many items as you want. You do not have to do a no item run of this if you are a new player, especially if you are using the free-to-play heroes units. Play it safe, pop an Icarus, don't let them get out of hand, and especially if you're not running like a double tech Zamasu team. If you've run like an alteration, maybe just be a bit careful, because Zamasu does like pretty much the whole heavy lifting here for this event. So yeah, we'll just have to see. But basically, yeah, I think to cut a long story short, pretty good stuff. If you need any more help, you can let me know. But otherwise, yeah, I think I'm going to see you guys in the next one. So until then, as always, take care, stay safe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, thanks for watching. Let me know if you have queries, questions, comments. I think you can do this with only the free-to-play characters. I don't know about the special stages. I think those are going to be very different in terms of beating the full missions without challenges, without like heroes units. But yeah, we'll have to see. But that's it from me. See you guys next time. Till then, take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching. Bye.